Lake Area Eagle Stops, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company in downtown Versailles, American Sun Control, Jason Blankenship CPA, The Shed Batting Cages, GT Brothers Automotive, Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, the Morgan County Health Center, the Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie, Versailles Total Fitness, Big O Tires, Baxter's Lakeside Grill in Lake Ozark, and Martin Metal. Now, high school basketball on MoSportsZone.com and KS95.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of KS95 Sports, the start of the regular season with high school hoops. We are live at V-Brock Gymnasium, home of this matchup between two common foes. They've seen each other a lot through the last few years. They're getting close to even being rivals at this point. We're talking about Versailles and Fatima. I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me. We got Britt mic'd up and on camera, and of course, Mark Sidebottom back at the studio engineering tonight's contest. This game, by the way, streaming at MoSportsZone.com on the new MoSportsZone app that Jason Vansel made earlier this year for us.
Awesome app. You ought to try it out.
And even on our Facebook Live page. Coach Vansel, new season, new look Tigers, but very interesting start to the season. You kind of got a measuring stick here with the Fatima Comets.
Yeah, you don't get an easy one to come out of the gate with, do you? No, this will be a good measuring stick to see what the first part of our season is going to be like. I know we always look at the second half after the Stover tournament, but this first half, this will be a good test for these young Tigers. And we are young. I mean, we got some seniors, but we got a lot of young kids getting out on that floor too. And we lost a big one with Reese Murdoch last year. A lot of leadership. A kid that everybody looked to, so this is definitely a new look team.
I heard some of the chatter before the game, and somebody made a comment that I'd just like to correct real quick. Somebody said, well, this Fatima team only brings back 2 starters. I don't care if Fatima brought back -3 starters somehow. It's Fatima. This is a true blue basketball program that it seems like year in, year out, they always find a way to be good.
Yeah, I mean, I just look at the roster here, and I see some familiar names for Fatima, as usual. They're a school with a lot of excellence. They've had a lot of great basketball tradition, and I expect them to come out here and just be tough as nails, man. I don't care how many they brought back. Everything they bring is usually enough.
No, I completely agree. And we'll talk more about it in a moment. We're going to take a short break, come back, and we will hear from the head coach of these Versailles Tigers, Wyatt Espinoza, and get some pregame analysis from the coach, Jason Vansel. You're listening to Eagle Stop pregame show, all a part of our Martin Metal broadcast here on KS95 Sports.
Feel the spirit of Christmas with Central Ozarks Medical Center and the annual toy drive. COMC joins their local community members, schools, and businesses to bring needed gifts to deserving children of their COMC communities. This Christmas, COMC is collecting new unwrapped gifts for children ages 0 to 18. Toy drop-off locations include Lake of the Ozarks Harley-Davidson at 6842 Osage Beach Parkway, Sunrise Title at 14749 Highway 5 North, Whittles at 108 South Maple Street in Eldon, COMC in Richland at 304 West Washington Avenue, COMC Camdenton at 1652 North Business 5. Please drop off your gifts no later than Tuesday, December 9th. Contact Morgan McClure at 573-855-9293 and look up COMC online. The Central Ozarks Medical Center Annual Toy Drive. Make Christmas brighter with COMC.
We're back getting ready for Fatima and Versailles in this matchup to start out the regular season. And before we got things underway tonight, got to take some time to sit down with the head coach of the Versailles Tigers, Mr. Wyatt Espinoza, and talk a little bit about the Tigers and this upcoming season. Coach Espinoza, start of the regular season, game number 1. I know you guys just came out of your jamboree. How'd you guys look in the jamboree?
You know, we rotated everybody in, and we made sure everybody got some minutes there. And honestly, it was good to get some time for everybody, some guys that are new to varsity basketball, and some young guys who saw some stuff, threw some stuff at them that they maybe weren't ready for, but, you know, they were eventually going to see it, so we thought, why not in jamboree?
Now, I know some injuries have popped up. Maybe you don't want as a coach. I mean, obviously you never want the injuries. But with that aside, how does the team look after this week's practice?
Yeah, so Ty Morrison, he had an accident at the Jamboree, unfortunately. But you know what? With the young talent we have and the guys that we have in this locker room, we just said next man up, and they took it as a great challenge. So we just bumped everybody's minutes up. We spread them out equally, and we're going to see how it goes tonight.
What a way to start a season with a program like Fatima coming to town, a nice measuring stick. What do you know about the Comets?
Well, Fatima, as anybody that's been around Central Missouri basketball, they're one of the best. And what I know is they returned a 6'7" big guy that is really smooth. He can shoot it from the outside. He can handle the ball with both hands well, and he finishes inside well. And then they also returned another starter, Clee Thermos, number 22. He's like about 6'3", 6'4". He can shoot it from outside, and he's strong inside as well. After that, they got a ton of shooters and a ton of guys that are going to work their tails off for Fatima. So it's going to be a good test for us, and I'm excited to see what happens.
You know, there's been a lot of talk around this Tiger team. You have a mix of some veterans coming back, but also some promising young guys. How do you handle the young guys going into their first game, especially against somebody like Fatima? What do you tell them before a game like this?
Well, honestly, with the young guys that we have right now, their mindset and their motivation is really easy. They're already there, and they're ready to compete at this level. They've been itching to compete at a varsity level, and you know, honestly, I wasn't sure if they were going to be ready for it. And at practice and over the summer, they showed me that they can be motivated easily, and they can compete at this level. So I'm excited to see what they do, and I'm sure they're excited to get after it as well.
Now, it's not just the guys on your team being somewhat young. You're still young in your coaching career. Was there anything you took from last season that maybe changes how you look at things this year, anything you learned last year, or adaptations that you may want to make?
Absolutely. You know, we still have our core values in our program, but being able to understand the kids and just get to know them from last year, you know, you get thrown into a program and you try to teach these kids basketball, try to tell them what's right and what's wrong. And then it's kind of tough just to see them play. And then as I've been able to see them play, I understand what's truly best. I always thought last year, after a couple of weeks, I knew something new about a kid. Well, I feel like I know the kids pretty well. I'm sure I'll still get to know them, but it's been great to just get to know the kids better and understand what play style is best for them.
So with a team like Fatima tonight, opening game of the season, what do you want to see out of your team?
Well, we've kind of been saying this for a while, and you know, I love boxing. I love kind of the mentality boxers have, and so we've been saying we want to punch these guys in the mouth and see how they react.
All right, last question. What do you think will be the biggest factor if you had to pick one thing tonight between getting a W or an L in your column?
It's going to be our mentality. It's going to start with that. If we're aggressive, we're attacking these guys. They got a lot of height. If we're aggressive and we have that intact mentality, then it's going to bounce more in our favor than if we didn't. So that's the one thing, is our mentality.
That was the head coach of the Versailles Tigers, Wyatt Espinoza. As much as we talk about this as a young team, a young coaching staff as well, just their second year. I mean, as much as players learn, I feel like coaches have a lot to learn, too, in their first handful of years.
Oh, yeah, man. These guys, they went from players to young coaches, and there's a huge amount of learning that goes into that. So I'm pretty sure Espy and Kobe's going to have a little easier year this year.
I don't doubt that at all. Well, I tell you what, we're getting ready for the national anthem that does not come over our headsets very well, so we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we will come back with the starting lineups and the opening tip after this. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Building season is here, and a great time to visit Martin Meadow for the next agricultural, residential, or commercial project on your list. Trusted throughout the heartland, they continue offering only the top quality products in the industry, which ensures beauty and durability for years to come. When in need of a post frame or a stud frame building, you can depend on the dedicated professional staff to help you get your job moving forward. Call 573-378-4050 and speak with a professional today. That's 573-378-4050, or check us out online at martinmeadow.com.
The holidays are here, and Eagle Stop is spreading the cheer. Fuel up for family road trips, grab a drink, and treat yourself to your favorite snacks, because you earned it. And with the Eagle Stop rewards, every stop brings you closer to more savings, more perks, and more holiday holiday smiles, friendly faces, fresh food, hometown spirit. That's Eagle Stop. With over 50 locations across Missouri, it's easy to reward yourself. Eagle Stop, your hometown stop for the holidays.
Baxter's Lakeside Grill is proud to support high school athletics, and they're ready to make your holidays unforgettable. Call today to reserve your holiday dinner at 573-365-2669. Whether it's a family get-together or a night out with friends, Baxter's has the perfect table waiting. And while you're there, pick up a Baxter's gift card, the perfect stocking stuffer for anyone who loves great food and a beautiful lake view. Savor the food. Remember the view. Baxter's Lakeside Grill on Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
And we are back with our Eagle Stop pregame show, getting ready to meet the starting lineups for tonight. Yes, I do love me some good Eagle Stop. Stopped in on the way here, got my energy drink, got what I needed ready to go. Jason, you ever had the tater kegs at Eagle Stop?
Heck yeah, I have. I've had the tater kegs. I like the hot pizza that they make. I've had a little bit of everything down there. I love Eagle Stop.
The hot pizza. So is it like spicy?
Well, yeah, they have peppers and stuff on it. So,
oh, I'm here for
hot
that.
Sausage but yeah, I like it, man. That's like one of the greatest things ever to come to town.
Well, with that said, let's go ahead and meet your Eagle Stop starting lineup here tonight. Jason, who's starting for the home team, the Versailles Tigers?
Well, we have, my eyes, good Lord. I got to get a light.
They shut the lights off on us as we go to do. I mean, this is a cool starting lineup, don't get me wrong.
All right, we got number 1, Rowan Allen. Number 2, Joey Bertelli. Number 3, Braden Albrecht. Number 5, Ryan Walters. And number 11, Jacob Vansel.
Of course, the Tigers under head coach Wyatt Espinoza, assisted by Kobe Williams and Ryan Pryor. Starting for the Comets of Fatima, number 4, Devin Lubert, a junior at 6'4". Number 20, Ty Brandt, a sophomore, 5'11". Number 22, Blake Cleathermos, 6'5", and a senior. Those Cleathermos boys can play, doesn't matter what town you're in. Number 25, Roland Nivens, he is 6'5" and a junior. And number 25, Xavier Stukin, 6'7", and a senior. This is a big lineup for this Fatima squad. As we move into our first quarter of action, that was your Eagle Stop pregame show. Oh, Britt, I've been adjusting the wrong mic this whole time. This actually makes sense. And we will jump into the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter. First take goes to the Tigers. Strong to the hole in the finish. Braden Albrecht with the first points of the season.
That's a good start right there.
Tigers strike first. That's what you want to see. And a near turnover applies pressure to Fatima. They're able to break it down, get it into the front court. Gonna reset. Tigers a little confused on defense. They leave the shooter open, and he makes them pay. The 3 from Blake Cleathermos. 3-2 the Comet lead. Back the other way are the Tigers. Oh, and just trying to find somebody on the cut. A little confusion between the guards, and the pass is thrown out of bounds. Turnover back to the Comets.
Yeah, I mean, you got a freshman and a sophomore. They're trying to hook up on a pass in the first game of the year. So, I mean, there's going to be a little jitters here starting off.
Straight man defense from the Tigers. Albrecht a little overzealous with that defense as he's going to get called for the reach and foul. Excuse me, I had my starting lineup messed up here apparently. That's number 2, Ian Johnston. He's just a freshman, 6'1" and a freshman running the point for this squad. Oh, trouble getting it in. Albrecht tips the inbounds, but it's recovered by Johnston. He drives, dishes to the corner. 3 from the Comets is splashed home. Back-to-back threes to start the game. Comets lead 3-6, and a turnover on the fast break. Fatima with the ball up 4. Fast-paced action here in the first minute of play. And what's the call? A blocking foul going to go against the Tigers.
I thought Bertelli was going to get him on that one. He was really good at that last year, but not that time.
Joey does an excellent job defensively. There's a case to be made. He may be the best defender on this Tiger squad.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think last year he ended up with 4 or 5 charges in a game. Almost took the great Quinn Randall's record.
I was going to say, you're going to have to wake up pretty early in the morning to take a charge record from Quinn Randall. So some discussion between the officials, get some things straightened out. Talking to Joey about how he's guarding on the inbounds. In his defense, the kid he's guarding has, 5 inches on him.
Yeah. Joey's pretty lengthy.
Well, now the official's going to talk this over. I'm not sure what the confusion is.
What are we doing?
2.
I don't know what they're...
Oh, okay, they were just straightening out who the foul went against. I see. Fatima on the lob, and Walters just takes it away from him. Walters on the fast break.
Nice.
Steps around the defender, right hand up and in.
You're going to see a lot of that this season right there.
We sure that kid's a freshman? I mean, he just flat out took it two-handed away from the Fatima guard. Fatima attacking back the other way, spin move on the block. Good defense, Vansel. Better offense, Lubert, as he lays it up and in. 8-4, the Comet lead. Vansel on the attack, dishes it to Walters. Ryan from three, got it! 5 quick ones from the freshman, and the Tigers cut it down to a 1-point game. Fatima breaks the press. That's a charge all day long, and who drew it but the freshman? Welcome to varsity, Mr. Walters.
Yeah, he's doing it on both ends of the floor right now, making his presence felt. Nice job, young man.
We had made the comment, how long is it going to take these freshmen to acclimate? It took Ryan Walters 1 minute and 24 seconds.
He's not your normal freshman. He's going to be a heck of a player for the Tigers.
Oh, to the corner. Albrecht shot fake, free it up, but it's thrown away, picked off by Fatima. Fatima wants to run, but a good job getting back by the Tigers to take away the drive. I got to say, I know Braden got a reach. Oh, it's a pass inside. Good cut, strong take. Good defense by the Tigers. Albrecht has the board, and the Tigers want to run, but it's popped loose by the Comets. What I was going to say is, I know Albrecht got the reach and foul earlier, but I like the way he's playing defense. As a three's lined up and rolled in all the way around, knocked down by Roland Nivens. And another three for the Comets. They lead 11-7. Skip pass, corner. Albrecht, three off the back iron. Wouldn't go. Fight for the board. Rowan Allen in there mixing it up with Lubert, but Lubert had position, and the Comets get the board. Vansel gambled on a steal, wasn't there. Strong take, won't go for the Comets. A good job getting back in position was Bertelli. On the run, Walters splits the defense. My goodness, he's going to go to the line for two. This kid is fearless.
He's not your normal freshman. He's ready for this level. He's always been ready for this level, and right now, man, you can just see it. He's aggressive, and usually that's kind of rare for a freshman to be that aggressive, but he's confident. He should be.
What a way to start the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. By the way, good luck to Handy Andy. Coach Moon, I should be saying, as the free throw is long for Walters. I know his girls are starting their season off in Jamestown tonight.
Yeah, good luck to Coach Mooner.
So a substitution, Rowan Allen will get a breather, and into the game for Rowan. I believe that's Dalton Reza just checked in. Second free throw for Walters off the front iron, so 0 of 2 from the line.
We got Reza and Harmon. Both are in there now.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see Harmon check in. I don't know how I missed him. Harmon steps up to stop ball, and a good job by the Tiger defense, but good ball movement by the Comets. A wing three knocked down. These Comets are shooting the lights out right now. They lead 14-7. Bertelli was trying to thread the needle, looking for Ollison on the far block, but it's tipped out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball under their own basket.
Good look, just a half-second slower on it.
Guys, we're okay. Britt found chicken nuggets. The world's safe
Where'd
again.
you get them at?
Spencer.
Oh, Spencer's here, yeah.
It's lobbed into Bertelli. It's a set play to try to free up Albrecht. Not there. Running off two screens. Walters has it on the wing. He'll fire the three. It's off the front iron short and goes out of bounds. Good look off the inbounds play, though. So Fatima with the ball 3 minutes into this first quarter of play. They lead 14-7, but the Comets are shooting about 90% from three right now. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Well, Walters tried to sell it at least, tried to full court pressure. Fatima able to break it down. They go to the wing, thought about another three. Shot fake, free throw line jumper contested off the front iron, won't go. Good defense by Bertelli. Ollison with the board. Albrecht will drive, splits the defense, levels one guy, lays it up, it won't go. Two Tigers fighting each other for the board. And what's the call? It's going to be a jump ball. As a coach, can't really get mad at that when two of your players are both competing to get the rebound. Yeah. Walters and Reza will get a breather. As Allen.
What we got now? We got Rowan.
And Ben Peck checking into the game.
Yeah, Ben, there it is.
Tigers applying some pressure, full court. Fatima handles it well, though. Skip pass, corner three for the Comets. Off the iron, no good. Bertelli the board. Joey's played very well early in this one.
Yes, he has.
Albrecht, long strides, but loses it on the way, and Harmon keeps it alive. To the corner, Peck for three, tried to bank it, wouldn't go. Allen keeps it alive. It's tipped out to Bertelli. He goes to Albrecht. Albrecht, quick trigger, three, got it. That's a good sign for the Tigers. If you can get Braden going early, he was the leading scorer on this team last year.
Yeah.
That cuts it to a 4-point game halfway through the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. Fatima at the top of the key. Straight man defense from the Tigers. Working it around, looking for three. Nothing there at the wing. They're screening down, flaring high. Open look. It's slightly contested, but it doesn't matter as another three knocked down. Xavier Stukin this time.
That's already 5 threes in this quarter.
Think the Comets like to shoot it?
We got 3.5 minutes left to play still.
Allen tries a three of his own. High archer up and good. Man, Rowan's got a pretty shot.
Yeah, you got some arch on it, don't he?
Went up, scraped the top of the roof, and came back down. Fatima looking to attack. Man, Bertelli aggressive. Fatima able to turn the corner. They get it back to the corner. And going to reset. Man, the Tigers are playing aggressively defensively right now.
Yeah.
Oh, looking for the back cut. It's there. The lob late, though, but setting his feet, laying it up won't go. A good look for Stukin, but Albrecht has the board and will bring it up the floor. Albrecht attacks off balance, just kind of had to throw it up. Fatima now on the run out. Stukin sets his feet. Quick trigger wing three off the back iron won't go. Good box out by Peck.
Yeah, nice job, Ben Peck.
Ahead to Albrecht on the left side. Looking for a guard. He finds Bertelli at the top of the key.
Harmon sneaking around down low. Oh.
Ooh, a dangerous pass, but Albrecht steps into a three, and it draws a lot of air. Picked off by Fatima. I mean, it wasn't a bad look. The defender flew by, and he stepped into it. Just a little too much heat on that thing. Rowan Allen pressuring up top. Strong take. Shot flipped up. Won't go. No whistle. Play on. Braden has the board and wants to push it up the middle of the floor. And, yeah, Coach Espy not going to be happy about that one. Braden, I don't know what he's trying to do. He went behind the back trying to go around the guy, and instead he trucked him. That's going to be a charge.
Just got to dish it off to your man on your right there.
Sometimes less is more, and I think that was one of those instances.
Yep, I agree.
Vansel back into the game, as well as Walters. They'll come in for Peck and Bertelli. Coach Espy doing a quick rotation with these kids, but the way he's got them playing defense, you're going to have to keep them fresh.
Yeah, he's going to rotate about 7 or 8 of them fast this year, I believe.
I'm going to be honest.
A modified Ollison system.
The way Fatima has shot the three, the fact that this is a 4-point game right now, the Tigers got to be pleased about that.
Yeah.
Fatima handling the full court pressure well. Breaking that press down is Cleathermos. Gets it into the front court. He'll give it up to his point guard, Johnston. Johnston working against Braden. Man, good defense by Braden. Like I said, I like how he's playing his on-ball defense right now. The ball's lost, picked back up by Cleathermos. He gives it up on the drive. It's bobbled, spun around, picked up off the floor, flipped to the corner. Quick trigger three, launched and good. Ian Johnston this time.
That's the 5th Comet to make a three-pointer.
Oh, long strides, flipped up by the freshman. My goodness. He's got 7 points, and it's still the first quarter. And, they're going to get Ollison for the foul. They had Stukin trapped on the press up against the baseline, and just a little overzealous, got him on the wrist. And I can't get over how Ryan Walters has started this game.
He's a player, man. He's got all the tools.
He is very aggressive right now, and I think that is something as a coach of a freshman you can't be more happy about. 20-15, Fatima leads by 5, 1:25 remaining in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter. Strong take, floater from Fatima off the back iron, won't go. Rebound tipped around and finally hauled in by Walters. Ryan will bring it up the floor. Fires over to Allen. Thought about the three, little shot fake. Now he's going to reset, gives it to Vansel. Vansel to the corner, Bertelli. Skip pass. Allen, wing three, high archer, won't go. Ollison fighting for the board, tips it out to Bertelli. He drops it off, wing three from Vansel, knocks it down. Them Vansels and corner threes, man, it's in their blood. Ahead, and Vansel gambles on the steal and gets it. Jacob with big plays back-to-back on the attack. Walters goes around the defender. Midi pulled up, tried to bank it, won't go. Ollison's offensive board up and in.
Nice.
We're knotted up at 20 apiece.
We'll call that a pass.
Yeah, Ryan was lobbing Harmon.
That was a nice lob.
Fatima breaking down the press. Skip to the weak side. Good recovery by the Tigers. Near steal. Stukin the take, and a soft touch lays it up and in on the front iron.
Man, he is soft, isn't he? I mean, he's got some soft hands.
He is very nimble-footed for 6'7". 22-20. Walters attacks mid-range. Oh, beautiful pass underneath to Harmon. He flips it out to the corner to Bertelli. Fatima with good defense closes out. Skip to Vansel. Excuse me, that's Rowan on the take. Oh, a little scoop shot just rolled off the iron. And
that's going to go on Harmon, I believe, isn't it?
yeah, Harmon in there fighting for the board. That's going to be his second.
And that's tough because with Timo out, that's one of our big bodies right there.
Not a lot of size on this Tigers squad without Harmon out there with no Timo right now.
Harmon's kind of the muscle.
That also will be team foul number 5. So with 7 seconds left, 7 seconds left in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter, I should say, Fatima will go to the line. Shooting the free throws is going to be Blake Cleathermos. It's been an exciting first quarter as Cleathermos' first free throw rattles off the iron, no good. Albrecht will check back into the game. He'll come in for Bertelli. So it's Walters, Allen, Ollison, Vansel, and Albrecht on the court right now for the Tigers. Second free throw coming up for Cleathermos. Off the back iron, no good. And the rebound tossed around. 5 seconds. Can the Tigers get a shot before the quarter ends? I don't know if they recognize the clock or not. 2 seconds. Ryan going to have to just launch it, and the shot is too late. No good anyways. So an exciting first quarter. It's 22-20. Fatima leads by 2. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Custom railing stairs that gleam. Awnings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name. Since 1985, they lead the game. Screen enclosures keep bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control. Made for you.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
Getting ready to start our second quarter of action. Jason, I could make a case. Only a 2-point game. The way the Comets have shot the 3-ball, Tigers got to be very pleased right now.
Oh, my Lord. You would think that we would have gotten shot out of this gymnasium, but we hit some big shots, too, and made some plays on defense. And, we're hanging in there.
How many threes did the Comets hit?
They have 6 right now from 5 different players.
That's incredible, but that is Fatima. Tigers with the first possession of this second quarter. Albrecht drives, gets inside, long strides, but an illegal screen going to be called. They're going to get Vansel for that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who they called it on. Well, Harmon came out. They didn't get it on him, did they?
Waiting to see it post.
Oh,
they did. Harmon, 3 fouls early. That could be a problem for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's big.
Fatima working around the outside. Corner 3. It's short. Rebound Vansel.
Good defense by Walters there.
Absolutely. Jacob wants to push it. Oh, good pass fake. Gets it to Ryan. Ryan inside. Oh, nice feed. I don't think Bertelli was expecting it. It's tipped, and now the Comets want to run. Vansel attacks ball, pokes it loose, able to stop the fast break, but on the run out, count it, and a foul. As the basket is good. A tough take by Even Klausic. Comets go up 4 with a chance to make it 5. This is an interesting period right now for Versailles. You've got to survive without a big man out there, and this is a big Comet squad.
Yes, it is. That's the second on Bertelli there. We need to watch this. We need to be very mindful of fouls here.
Now, I will say this. Fatima is used to run and gun basketball. I would argue the tempo right now is favoring Versailles, as the free throw is good. 25-20, the Comet lead. Walters brings it up on the right side, skips it over to Albrecht. Pass fake, steps into a 3. It's off the back iron long, tipped out. Good job by Allen to keep it alive to Vansel. Vansel skips to the corner, extra pass Braden. Braden to Vansel, top of the key, back to Albrecht. Deep 3 from Braden off the front iron. Bertelli keeps it alive. Out to Walters, he'll try a wing 3. His is good. It was kind of a discombobulated set from the Tigers, but if it ends in 3, you really don't mind.
Yeah, he's got a nice looking stroke, doesn't he?
Oh, it's poked loose, but Fatima able to keep it alive. I tell you what, the Tigers are really just harassing the Comets with this full court pressure, but Fatima has handled it well. Oh, a deep wing 3 from Fatima off the front iron. I think if you're the Tigers, that's a shot you are okay with.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Ryan attacks, pulls up a midi floater and gets it. We're tied back up at 25 apiece. The freshman's got 12 with 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Oh, it's poked loose from behind. Tigers on the run out. Walters sets it up, and he tried to slam it home, but he gets the offensive board. Allen's putback won't go, but Albrecht's will. Tigers take the lead 27-25. All right, the freshman's done no wrong. He just thought about that dunk a little too much. Oh, corner three for the Comets, and it rattles out. Great box out, Vansel, and he draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, that three, that's one of those things you can live and die by it. But nobody can keep that pace up that Fatima was on in that first quarter, I wouldn't think. So hopefully they've cooled off a little bit.
I'm just absolutely blown away with what we've seen early in this one by Ryan Walters.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, man, there's a lot of us that see this every day with him in practice. This was going to be the deal this year. A lot of people didn't have him on the radar, but he's going to be a phenomenal player. And the great thing is we still got 4 years with this kid.
Albrecht over to Peck. Peck back to Braden. Thought about the volleyball line three. Instead resets, trying to get the offense going. Oh, a good pass
nice
inside to Reza. Reza bobbled it, goes to the corner. Peck on the drive, kicks it out. Walters, wing three. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound controlled by Clethermus. Comets want to run. Tigers do a good job getting back defensively. Tell you what, this Tiger team is conditioned. They're not getting beat down the floor, and that is a huge factor.
If you've seen the running program Espinosa put them on the track, they go to the track for 2 hours the first part of the season before practice starts.
Well, that was a reach-in foul. That's going to go against Reza, just his first. The team's third. Once again, 5:22 to play here in the second quarter. Versailles leads Fatima 27-25.
It's good to see Dalton Reza back out here again, too. He hit some big threes in the Jambo the other night.
A good Tiger defense on the inbounds. Extra pass. It's knocked loose, and it's picked off. Albrecht has it. Running the fast break. It's stripped from behind, and it's tied up on the floor. What a job just diving on it was Ben Peck. The Comets had it, and Peck just threw his body on the floor to tie it up. That's hustle.
Yeah, Ben's a good kid. He'll give you everything he's got.
Man, if you're listening to this game and you're thinking, yeah, but what kind of competition do the Tigers play? And I want to be clear, this is a good Fatima squad.
Yeah, this is a good Fatima squad. And I'll tell you what, I don't care how many they lost. We're young. We've had two freshmen and a sophomore out there for a big part of this game so far.
This is also a very big Fatima squad.
Yeah.
Tigers once again applying pressure. Oh, and Tigers just a little handsy right now. It's going to be another reach-in foul. This one going to go against Reza, his second. So fouls are something the Tigers are going to have to be aware of. I do think, though, this play style isn't going to lend itself to high fouling necessarily as the season goes on. You have young guys who haven't played this way a lot. I think once they get more comfortable, they'll play more with their chest and less with their hands.
Yeah, probably so. Fouling was our one concern, I know, coming into this game. We're just young and a little
Fatima
overzealous.
With trouble. I mean, they got it in at 4.5 seconds.
Barely.
Stukin at the top of the key, probably where the Tigers want him to stay at 6'7". Fatima working around the outside. Look to drive. It's poked, it's stripped, and a reach-in foul going to go on. Is that going to be Vansel or is that going to be Peck? It's going to be Vansel picking up this one, and that will be team foul number 5. So with over half the quarter to play, Fatima's going to be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. At the line for the Comets, that is Klausic, and his free throw rattles out. So the Comets, as good as they shoot the three, they went
cold. They've only got a layup and an and one. That's it, this whole quarter.
Yeah, Tiger defense has been impressive.
That's different than the 22 points in the first quarter off a lot of threes.
Walters will get a breather. Rowan Allen back in the game. Second free throw's up and good. So it's a 1-point game, 27-26 Tigers lead. Vansel, he drives baseline. Body, turnaround shot, too strong. Rebound controlled by the Comets. Noah Wilbers with that board. Back the other way is Fatima. Spin move on the block.
Stay down, Ben.
And Peck did jump, but the offensive board no good for the Comets either. Offensive rebound kept alive. Wing three, inside out game for Fatima. It won't go either. So you're not wrong. The threes have dried up. By the way, Tipton went down to Rolla today. I just got the update and played Class 5 West Plains and defeated them.
And I bet that was by how many?
It wasn't as big as you think. They only won by about 10.
Really?
Yeah, but that's a good West Plains squad. Step back three, Albrecht. And not the shot I think they wanted. But I like how Coach Espy handles this. He kind of looked at Braden and just gave him a little, hey, that's not what we want look. And Braden kind of acknowledged it. Like, okay, yep, you're right. Should have moved it. It's a growing process.
Don't try to do too much.
And it's picked off by Walters, who lays it up and in.
That's as easy as ever going to get right there. Ooh, Tigers got to get in front of this now.
I looked down to
That's a
adjust
bad
the
deal.
score, and was that a lay-in from Ian Johnston?
From end to end. We just didn't get in front of the ball. For all the defense the Tigers play, and we do play aggressively, one thing we did notice in the Jamboree is we sometimes get lost on our press. And we kind of give up some things here and there.
Free throw, though, no good, but soaring for it is Walters. So the Tigers maintain the lead 29-28, just under 4 to go in the second quarter. Walters to Peck. Picks it up, handling the pressure, works it over to Allen. Rowan on the right wing. He'll center it at the top of the key. Little spin move, backing his man down to the free throw line. And a timeout going to be called by Coach Espinoza. Tigers want to talk it over. They've got a 1-point lead with 3:39 to play in the second quarter. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Looking for a ride that won't wreck your wallet? Head to GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Yep, no hidden fees, no nonsense. Just great vehicles, incredible prices, and hometown service that keeps you rolling long after the sale. They've got a huge selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, and bank and credit union rates starting below 5% with approved credit. The deal just gets sweeter. So swing by GT Brothers Automotive on Business Highway 54 South in Eldon, or call 573-557-2200, where buying your next ride is actually fun.
Turnover by the Tigers. Fatima on the run out, and it's a layup up and in for Stukin. And just like that, Fatima regains the lead 30-29 with 3:20 to play in the second quarter. Peck on the left wing uses the screen to attack, and they call that an offensive foul?
No way. What?
I kind of thought it was a good screen, but the far side official disagreed, so they'll call that a legal screen on the Tigers, and that foul will go on Walters.
I don't know. Might be time to up the prescription.
So Fatima regains possession with a 1-point lead. It's been a back and forth first half and an exciting one at that. 30-29 is the score. Drive, step back, nothing there. Still straight man defense for the Tigers, but they played it well. Crossover, Clee Thermos trying to turn the corner. He gets inside, dishes it out for a corner 3. A little surprise he passed on the layup. Apparently one of the better shot. It's ahead to Peck on the fast break. Right hand just too strong off the glass.
Nice look, though, man.
It was there, just couldn't finish it. Rebound, Clee Thermos. Fatima. Oh, left alone underneath, and the shot rattles home. Up and good for Klausic.
That's where we sometimes get lost on that press just a little bit.
32-29, Fatima by 3. Vansel patient, goes over to Peck. Gives it to Vansel. Vansel lane to the basket, goes strong, flips it off the glass, and a blocking foul going to be called on the Comets. Vansel go to the line. We'll get Blake Clee Thermos with the foul. So a nice take by Vansel. He got it as he turned the corner and just noticed a lane opened up, and the far side defender was a little late sliding over.
But we got to sponge up the floor here.
Yep. Well, the way these kids are running, I can't blame them. I'd be sweating quite a bit too.
They were going out and running like 5Ks and stuff fast before practice. I mean, SB, you ought to seen the running program he put them on.
Well, yeah, because Kobe's running right behind him, chasing them. And
Kobe drove behind in his car. He's not an athlete no more.
First free throw for Vance.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Clank.
He can say that because it's his son,
That's
folks.
my son. And that was, I think I did hear actually a clank.
I will say Jacob's been in the weight room this offseason. That's what that was.
Yeah.
He thought he was shooting a corner 3.
Might need his little brother to go down there and shoot him for him.
Second free throw coming up, just a 3-point game, 2:29 to go in this second quarter of our Martin Medal broadcast here this evening. And Vansel's second free throw off the back iron, no good. Fatima the board. So the Scoring has slowed up a little bit here in the second quarter for both these squads. Clee Thermos, his drive, flips it up off the back iron, won't go. Vansel the board. Jacob looking back door for Allen, and the pass just a little too high. I see what he saw, and it wasn't a bad idea. If Rowan was just a couple inches taller, that probably is a lay-in. Tigers, I think, still trying to figure out what they can and can't do at this pace.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure ourselves out here a little bit.
Fatima able to break the press. Now they've got numbers on the other end. Good take, good adjustment, good finish. Laid up and in Ian Johnston. So the Tigers need to find some offense. Fatima on a bit of a run here, and they've got a 5-point lead. Rowan thought about the three, but a good closeout, so he'll drive, hangs in the air, goes to the corner. Vansel corner three, just too long. Offensive board pulled in.
Randy Taylor getting it done.
And Albrecht's three off the mark, but a good job, Randy Taylor getting in there, mixing it up for the offensive rebound. Like I said, Tigers have got looks. The offense just went a little cold here. Wing three from the Comets, halfway down, wouldn't go. Board Albrecht, and he wants to run. Over to Allen. Allen going strong to the rim, and the shot just comes off the iron. Tigers have left a couple point blank. Back the other way, Fatima won't miss on that end. Their layup is up and good, and Coach Espy wants a timeout, I think.
If he didn't, he should.
Yes, Coach Espy takes the timeout as the Comets have opened up a 7-point lead with 1:22 to go here in the first half. No, it wasn't a timeout, excuse me. It was a stoppage because of something with the officials.
What are they talking about now?
I don't know, but they're going to get a substitution as Vansel's going to get a breather. They're going to get Walters back in the game. Reza out there.
I wonder if Walters lost his shoe. He went and picked it up off the floor.
Well,
maybe that's how he got a stoppage of play.
Maybe.
So it's Randy Taylor, Braden Albrecht, Dalton Reza, Rowan Allen, and Ryan Walters. Reza, wing three, up and good.
That's what Reza can do right there.
High archer, and it's a 4-point game once again with just over a minute to play and a foul 80 feet from the basket. Not what you want if you're the Tigers. So that foul is going
That's
to
his
send
third.
Third going on Braden. So foul trouble is a thing right now for Versailles. As Roland Nivens, the 6'5 junior, will go to the line. I don't know what's in the water in Fatima, but it makes you tall. First free throw rattles around and falls. I mean, seriously, 6'5", 6'7", 6'7", 6'5". They have 4 kids all taller than anybody on Versailles.
Is that 4 6-foot people? Is that what you said?
They have 4 kids that are at least 6'5" or taller.
I'll tell you what, we are extremely concerned about any drops of water being on the court tonight.
Safety first, man.
Safety first.
I know what that can do to you.
You're going to need new shoes, man, if you don't stop. There we go.
The traction's going to be great.
The traction is going to be spectacular in that 1/6-inch circle.
And a second free throw up and good as well. It's 38-32. Comets by 6 with 1:05 to play. See if the Tigers can close the half strong. Albrecht will bring it up the floor. Little hesitation, drops it off. It's lost, saved by Rowan, and Rowan is fouled.
We'll take it.
And that'll be team foul number
3.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at timeouts left. There's a camera in the way.
My bad. My bad.
Tigers a little trouble getting it in. They find Braden. He's just going to pull the 3 from right in front of the sideline, and it rattles out. Rebound controlled by the Comets. Dangerous pass picked off by Taylor. Albrecht has it. Crossover, gets inside. He's hit by a couple guys. Doesn't care. Steps through and lays it in. So the Tigers close it to 4. Can they get a stop now? Comets able to break the press on the run out. It's poked from behind. It goes out of bounds. Comets will maintain possession on their own baseline. Vansel going to come back into the game. He'll check in for Albrecht. .2 seconds left in this first half. Fatima by 4. Inbounds to the corner. He's ran off 3-point line, steps in the mid-range. Flips it to the opposite wing. Wing 3 from Fatima. Off the iron, won't go. Offensive board tipped around and hauled in by Reza. Tigers have rebounded pretty well tonight. Fired ahead. The corner Taylor back to Reza. Shot fake inside. Jump step. Flips it up. How did it go?
I don't think he knows how that went.
Dalton Reza put all the English and whatever other language he knows on that thing. Comets with the ball. 3 seconds left. I don't think they see the clock. Corner three at the buzzer. Off the back iron, no good. So the Tigers with a little run to close the half. We got a 2-point game going into the half. 38-36. Fatima leads Versailles. Your halftime show coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere a MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
Since 1944, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company, Morgan County's only locally owned lumber yard, has been providing the area with quality building materials needed for its building, remodeling, and repair projects. Because customer care is Carpenter Gunther's #1 goal, your project is always their priority. They take as much pride in your project as you do. Reach them at 378-4433 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, and 8 to noon on Saturday. Carpenter Gunther, where they put the home in hometown business.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading AirEase products. Every AirEase product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling for reliable products offered by reliable people. Call DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling.
The Big O Tires Black Friday sale is on. It's the biggest sale of the year, now through December 7th. Buy 3 tires and get the 4th tire free on select sets. That's right. Buy 3 tires and get the 4th tire free. And the savings don't stop there. Get up to $120 off select sets of Michelin tires. So get rolling with huge savings before they're gone. Only at your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. The team you trust.
And we're back with our halftime show. At the half, Fatima leads Versailles 38-36. I mean, Jason, honestly, I'm kind of impressed by what we've seen.
Yeah, we can get out and run a little bit. We can play a little bit of defense. We sometimes had some lulls, but especially on our press, we gave up a few easy ones there. But, Colton, we have young kids mixing into the lineup this year. And Ryan Walters, what are you going to say? I mean, we knew what this kid was coming in. We've seen him coming for years. His dad has been in the gym with him, Coach Walters, for years. This kid's had more basketball in his life than anybody. As soon as you get rid of the Williams boys, here comes another one that looks like could be a scorer for the ages once again. And what I like about Ryan's game is it's just a complete game. I mean, right now you look at everything he did in that first half. He's got points. He's got rebounds. He's got assists. He does it on both ends of the court, and he's just a good kid on top of that. A lot of people, may not know Ryan just because he's a freshman, but he is just a good kid that just wants to go to work and just loves playing basketball. And you got to love it. And 14 points in the first half of your first high school game, man, it's going to be a fun ride with this kid for a long time.
My big thing right now with Ryan is he doesn't look timid. He started this game going right at the teeth of the defense.
He doesn't look scared. He looks like he's been playing for a long time. And that's a testament to his old man getting him in the gym and doing a lot of things with him.
Because my big thing is, as a defender, it's way easier to guard somebody who is basing their actions off of yours. So they just try to react to whatever you do. What's scary as a defender is when you have to play the reactionary role.
Yeah.
And suddenly it's all, and that's where Ryan's got him right now. They're on their heels because he's faster than most of the kids out here. He's practicing his dunks right now at halftime after botching the one on the fast break. But nonetheless, they play well. And it's not just Ryan, to be very clear.
No, we are a team, and we play as a team. And that's what makes us the best that we can be.
One big thing for me was when the Tigers were at their best in that first half, they were passing on bad shots that are habit shots that I feel like you see a lot of kids take when they're playing pickup ball and such. They went through a little stretch there where they didn't score very well, and I felt like at that time they were trying to force stuff and do some playground shots.
Yeah, we were trying to force a little too much.
And Coach Espy got them cleaned up and back to playing some team ball. And I will say, I don't think we saw the full strength. Talking about the freshmen, Harmon Ollison found himself in some foul trouble, didn't get to play as much as he would have liked to there in the first half, but Harmon was doing some good things out there prior to that as well.
Yeah, he's got a big body and good feet, and he can score and play some good defense inside. So.
And Joey Bertelli defended everything that moved twice in that first half. That kid's motor's exceptional. And Dalton Reza may have had the finish of the year already in that first game. I
don't know if he even knows how he did that, but he did it. That's all that mattered.
Dr. J stopped and asked, how'd you make that one go in? Like, it was crazy.
Ben Peck out there doing some things. Randy Taylor had a huge rebound there at the end.
How did Randy Taylor go out there and pull an offensive rebound down between 6'5" and 6'7"?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a complete team. Rowan, had a three, and he always plays tough and bangs around in there. So it's a fun group of kids. They're a little bit young, but they'll be all right.
Very impressed. For the Comets, they came out like gangbusters, just dropping threes left and right in that first quarter. The Tigers did a good job closing out, at which they were contesting in the first. The Comets were just red hot. Now, I will say for Versailles, you better be ready for what's about to come out of that locker room, because this is a well-coached Comet squad, and I guarantee he's in there right now telling them, hey, you better come out hot. You better come out with something to prove. But, all in all, I think it's been a solid start to the season, a solid first half of play for Versailles.
Yeah, I mean, if we can score, we can do some things like that, but seeing defense, I like seeing that defense get ratcheted up. We kind of rattled Fatima there in that second quarter. First quarter, honestly, Colton, they hit a lot of threes. They only had 2 shots inside the three-point line, which if you want to shoot threes all day, if you want to beat us on threes, good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, there ain't much you can do about that. But, I mean, we haven't really gave them but, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just a hand, baskets inside the three-point line. I'll take that all day long.
And just poor Spencer. Britt's just coughing all over him right now. Goodness gracious.
Wait, Britt, you need a cigarette?
I almost did that in the mic. I couldn't.
No, instead you did that on
What'd you do?
Spencer.
It was better than in the mic.
You coughed your chewing tobacco all over your boyfriend just now.
Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll come back with the start of the third quarter. 38-36. We got a good one here. Fatima leads Versailles by 2. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Veracruz Mexican Restaurant invites you to join them for a casual lunch or a nice family dinner out with delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. Veracruz has a great selection of burritos, tacos, seafood, enchiladas, salads, and more, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients. Grab dinner tonight from one of their 3 locations: Veracruz on South Highway 5 in Versailles, Veracruz Jr. on Highway 52 in Stover, or on Highway 65 in Lincoln. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, a proud sponsor of local athletes. The goal of the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles is to make sure you feel your best and stay that way. A few of the public health and community services available at the Morgan County Health Center include CPR and first aid training, food safety classes, educational materials and classes promoting healthy lifestyles and activities, children and adult immunizations, and nutrition for expectant mothers and young children through the WIC program. For more information, follow the Morgan County Health Center on Facebook or call 378-5438. The Morgan County Health Center at 104 West Lafayette in Versailles, connecting the community to healthy choices.
Since 1844, Kidwell Garber Funeral Home has been a part of Versailles. They've seen the community grow. They've seen the community change. But one thing remains the same. Nothing's more important than our schools. Kidwell Garber would like to take this time to salute everyone involved in keeping Versailles schools a source of pride for the community, and to the students who always strive to do their best, whether in sports or academically. You are the future. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie.
I feel bad. While we were giving love to all the players, I got to give love to your boy, actually, for a different reason than most would think. I'm a big believer a successful basketball team has multiple cogs and styles of players. Anybody can look at a thing and go, oh, yeah, this kid averaged 25 points a game. He's the reason they won. Sure. I think your kid is going to be the Swiss Army knife on this team, that it might be like, oh, Jacob had 15 points this game, and the next he only had 5. But what you won't see is he had 5 points. He also had 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and, locked down this guy all game long. And I think that is something on a team like this that is so insanely important.
He kind of got moved by his travel ball team from a guard position to this inside position, like a four-man spot almost. And he's kind of excelled and kind of bought into it. And I kind of like him playing at that spot. I think it's it's kind of a little bit of the pretty and a little bit of the dirty all at the same time. But no, I'm pretty proud of him, and I agree. I think he can kind of be one of those players for him that you got to learn how to make his free throws.
Well, but I do love that he hasn't just accepted that role. He seems to take pride in it, and that
well,
shows.
He knows what compliments Ryan, and that's the thing is I know he's been talking about is what compliments Ryan. And these boys are all young, but they're learning how to play together.
As we enter the American Sun Control third quarter, Tigers get the first possession down by 2. Allen uses the screen from Bertelli behind the back, splits the defense through the contact. Shot won't go, but he'll go to the line for 2. Rowan once in a while will do something to remind you how freakishly athletic he is.
Yeah.
I don't really know how he got up there in the air and hung that way, but boy, he did.
He's looking good, Coach.
I love that, Ryan's dad comes up here and the first thing he notices, he missed that dunk. I mean, game's a wash now.
Yeah, his dad missed all his dunks, too.
Rowan's first free throw up and good. Second free throw for Allen. Ooh, rattled out. So it stays a 1-point game. Fatima leads 38-37. Tigers keeping that full court man pressure and dangerous pass, but the Comets able to complete it. They got a 3-on-1. Corner 3 launched from the Comets. It's short. Great box out by Albrecht. Ahead by himself. Layup up and good. Joey Bertelli puts the Tigers ahead by 1.
Nice job.
Hey, and hats off to Albrecht. He had a great box out board and was able to feed the fast break.
Got that ball and his eyes went down the floor quick.
Tigers are flying right now. Fatima's trying to make simple passes, and here comes Walters tipping it out of bounds. Even on those plays where you don't get the steal, it's enough to make the offense feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Fatima inbounding
back door.
Front of their own basket, and a dangerous overplay there by Albrecht. Reminder, he is playing with 3 fouls. Has to be careful there. No whistle, play on. The high post are the Comets. Handoff, shot fake. Drive, hanging in the air, scoop shot up and good for Cleathermos. Pump fake work, freed up space, and he finished. Comets go back up by 1. Vansel to Allen, quick trigger, 3 up and good. I said in the first half, I'll say it again, when Rowan's hitting, that's a pretty shot.
He's got more arch than anybody I've ever seen in a long time.
But breaking down the press, Cleathermos ahead, shot fake.
Yeah, there it is.
Gets again. Albrecht in the air and finishes. 3-point opportunity, and I think that's Braden's 4th.
Yep, it is. We just get lost on that press a little bit. We got to clean that up.
So we'll see what Coach Espy does now, as I think Braden's going to have to come out of this game with 4 fouls.
You already got Harmon sitting over there, too. So
Harmon, does he have 3?
He has 3.
And he'll keep Braden in for now as the free throw no good. I see Harmon coming to sub in.
He's going to have to play smart.
So we're knotted up at 42 apiece after the missed free throw. Vansel with the ball at the top of the key. Straight man defense from the Comets. This is the American Sun Control third quarter, all a part of our Martin Metal broadcast. By the way, as the ball's tipped out of bounds, stay with the Tigers. You're listening to tonight's broadcast on KTKS Versailles Eldon at the Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM. Also online, lakeradio.com. I'm Colton Taylor, Coach Jason Vansel, Britt on the camera and the headset, and of course, Mark Sidebottom Engineering back at the studio. Bertelli on the left wing. Over to Reza. Reza on the drive, jump stop inside, feeds
nice
it underneath
look.
the big Harmon. His shot blocked back, though. Fatima gets it, and they're looking to run. Tigers able to get back and stop the fast break. Pass to the top of the key, wing 3. Cleathermos, though, lined up and splashed home. Comets go back up by 3, 45-42 with 6 minutes to play in the third. Bertelli over to Walters. Walters on the drive, hangs in the air. A lot of contact play on, shot no good, but a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against either Ryan or Joey.
As long as it ain't Harmon.
It will go against Ryan. I think just his second.
Yeah.
That gives the Tigers a moment to reset this full court man. I do wonder, as the foul count mounts, if at some point the Tigers will have to consider pulling this pressure. Rowan doing a good job keeping Cleathermos in front of him. Fatima does work it into the front court, though. On the attack, Stukin. He has to pick it up. Good job by Ollison moving his feet, taking away the driving lane. Thought about the wing three. They don't want it. They'll reset as they've got their point guard Johnston against Ollison, but Harmon did a good job with him. Cleathermos comes around the screen. Shot fake. Gives it up. Back out to the wing. There's been a long offensive set. Corner three. Johnston off the backboard. No good. Fight for the board. Winds up at the hands of Areza. Good defense by the Tigers. Rowan thought about the wing three. He wanted that one after hitting his last. Instead, he'll use the screen. Goes over to Bertelli in the corner. Bertelli drives baseline. Makes space with the body. Strong take off the glass. Just wouldn't go. Fight for the rebound. Winds up in the hands of Fatima. In a bit of trouble, but the Comets get it to the middle of the floor. Now they got numbers on the backside. It's tipped, saved back inbounds, kept alive, stripped by Bertelli. A little controlled chaos right now. Oh, and a dangerous pass.
Yeah.
And it's picked back off by Fatima. And a whistle going to be called by the Comets. Kind of what I just said. I think this controlled chaos, I don't think Fatima feels comfortable with it. I don't know that Versailles is completely comfortable with it.
I think I think everybody's kind of looking a little confused right now.
Nobody's comfortable, but it's still just a three-point game. And I remind folks again, this is a Fatima team that I haven't even looked at their district. They're going to be in the mix for a district title.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
I mean, this is a good Fatima squad. They got size, they've got skill, they got shooters. I mean, it's not out of the question to say this will be a 17-18 win team by the end of the year.
Yeah, I would say easily.
So the Tigers really showing me something early in this one. By the way, Britt, Jason, and I, we're going on the road tomorrow as we're going to take a short little drive down south to Thayer, Missouri.
Yeah.
And we'll be covering Tipton and Thayer. That's going to be a barn burner of a game if there ever was one.
Man, that's going to be a heavyweight fight. And I've been hearing lots of talk from the schools about this game. And I think it's going to be a heavyweight bout, man.
Good ball movement by the Comets. Winds up in the corner as they work off the screens, trying to reset at the top of the key. So the Tigers not really giving up anything with this defense. Excuse me, they've switched into a zone for the first time tonight.
Yep, we're in the zone.
Oh, but the attack, reverse layup won't go. Strong board, Walters. Tigers looking to run, and they got numbers. It's ahead to Harmon. Harmon, long strides, right hand off the glass and scores. Little freshman to freshman as Walters feeds Harmon, and Harmon does the rest, and it's lost inside. Tigers with the steal. Rowan has it on the right side, gets to the middle of the floor, and just going to settle it. Fires over to Harmon on the wing. He'll use the screen. Goes to Bertelli at the top of the key. Harmon setting a screen with his hands in the air. He is not getting another foul call.
Yeah.
Walters drives baseline, rises up, shot partially blocked, gets his own miss, gets the man in the air, is nearly tackled, and the foul's going to be called. I'm not going to lie. I think there's a chance Ryan stepped on the baseline, but nobody saw it.
Well, I thought he did, but I don't know.
I
don't blow it, then it don't matter.
Oh, man. So Reza will get a breather as Ben Peck checks back into the game. 45-44. Fatima leads by 1 with 3:37 left in the American Sun Control third quarter of action. I just realized I've been forgetting something all night, and I apologize, but I will remember Harmon. Long strides, left hand. Oh, it rolls off the iron. Beautiful take, just wouldn't fall. Thrown ahead, and the Comets able to get behind the Tiger defense. Almost a little cherry picking or a fast leak out. Either way, the Comets are up by 3. Walters crossover. Gets inside, back out. Peck on the drive. It's knocked loose. Comets on the run out. Once again, Tigers do a good job getting back. Johnston at the top of the key. Tigers fall back into man defense now. Giving Fatima some different looks. A little confusion on the switch. Tigers get it worked out. Tigers are moving well defensively right now. Fatima working around the outside. It's been a 20-second possession already. Versailles making the Comets work here. Coach Espy hollering from the bench. Coach Williams hollering with him. It's a 30-second possession or more. Comets inside, have to force it up. Won't go. Rebound, Walters. Makes some space, runs the floor ahead to Peck, who lays it up and in.
Nice job.
Ooh. And a stoppage of play as a Fatima player caught an elbow there. I'll make sure he's all right. It's a physical game down low.
Yeah, I didn't see whose elbow he.
Yep.
He looks like he's
glad to see hope the kid's all right.
Yeah, he took a shot.
I'm going to be totally honest. That's. I think it was close. That one could have went either way. Versailles, I mean, no whistle on the play. But nonetheless, Tigers have drawn back within one. I mean, I'm 47-46. Both these squads are leaving it all out on the floor right now.
Yeah, this game last year, I think, was it was bad.
I tell you what, nobody has worked harder than that sweat towel tonight.
No.
This is going to be the cleanest floor in the area by the time this game is done.
Can we give the player of the game to the towel?
You know, that's a good point. I forgot we do have the Shed Batting Cage player of the game, and right now it very well might be the sweat towel crew. No offense to the freshmen, but it's Fatima with the ball in a 1-point lead. 2:14 to play, working around the outside. Oh, and just a miscommunication. The block's left open, but a good closeout out to the wing. Top of the key. The three is launched from the Comets. Off the back iron, won't go.
Nice rebound.
Yeah, I don't think Bertelli quite had position on him to get the over-the-back call, but nonetheless, he pulls it in. Out on the wing, a skip pass, having to go up and save it. Back out to the wing, work to the right side. Man, these Tigers are like piranhas right now closing out, but a wing three on the left side, too strong. Rebound, Allen. Rowan wants to bring it up. He's being harassed both ways. Finally gives it off to Walters. Long strides, hangs in the air, and the shot just rolls off. It's tipped back up by Alston, stolen by Walters. Oh, and they'll say it was out of bounds off Fatima.
Yeah, he messed up. But hey, we'll take it.
But I know you can say this in any game. The Tigers have now had 4 or 5 layups come back off the iron, which is part of it, but I like the attack by Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Lobbed in to Bertelli, who wisely lets it cross half court so he can get it and reset. Looking to attack, drives inside, collapses the defense out to Ollison, skips it over to Walters. Ryan, spin move, left hand. Oh, it comes off the iron again, went for the reverse, and then a little overzealous on the defense, gets the reach-in foul. That might be a slight frustration foul. Ryan had back-to-back layups, just hang up on the iron and come back off, but I like the takes.
I do too. Keep attacking, young man.
That is the third foul on Walters. The foul situation a little better this quarter for the Tigers. That's their third, but with only 1:20 to play. Better than it was the last 2 quarters. 47-46 is the Comet lead. Fatima with the ball. Tigers staying man. Clee Thermos on the point, guarded by Allen. Crossover, gets inside, kicks it out to the corner. Inside out 3, it's contested, it's launched, it goes up, out. Offensive board put up and in. Good follow by the big fella for the Comets. Walters head of steam, and shot just won't fall. Got inside again and couldn't finish. Back the other way, laid up and in quickly. The Comets got out and run, and they've opened up a 5-point lead. Tigers need to close strong with 50 seconds left. Walters steps into a transition 3, and it rattled out. Allen, the offensive board, shot fake, makes space, but he caught the bottom side of the rim. A lot of contact, puts it back up, and this one falls. I tell you what, Ryan's in one of those weird stretches where the shots are all like about to fall and keep somehow coming off that rim. We're back to a 3-point game, 51-48. Thought about 3 at the top of the key as the Comets. I wonder if they're going to hold for the last shot here as we hit 20 seconds to play. Reza does not care as he is all over defensively. And just a little too much, bumped him with the chest. That will only be team foul 4, though, so no free throws here with 15 seconds to go. Reza's third. Sales needs to avoid fouling here. You do not want to give Fatima free points to end this quarter. Fatima gets it in, attacking baseline. It's poked loose from behind, lost, picked up. No, still loose. Winds up in the hands of Reza. 7 seconds left. Tigers got time to get a look here. Ahead, it's on the floor and lost out of bounds, just trying to go too fast and couldn't get a look. So with 1.5 seconds left, the Comets will inbound underneath their own basket, or excuse me, under the Tiger basket. So they're going to have to go the full length of the floor in 1.5. A three-quarter court heave, and it hits the back wall. We've played 3, and at the end of the American Sun Control third quarter, Comets lead 51-48. Fourth quarter coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Reaching your fitness goals doesn't have to be tough at Versailles Total Fitness. Tara Grantham is a certified personal trainer and registered occupational therapist who can help you reach your goals in a safe, efficient manner. Get your membership set up today and talk to Tara about training so you can take the first step in becoming a healthier you. Contact Versailles Total Fitness at 573-789-6800 Monday through Wednesday from 9 to 5:30, or see them in person at 131 North Monroe Street in Versailles.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
We're back for the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action, 51-48, just a three-point game. By the way, our free throws tonight have all been shot from the COMC free throw line. I was just informed of that today, that's going to be our free throw line sponsor for the year, so a big shout out to COMC, Central Ozark Medical Center. Jason, as we start the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter, what's it going to come down to? What side's this game?
Man, I'll tell you what, I don't really know. Somebody's going to make a mistake that's going to cost them, but this thing's going to come down to the wire, I truly believe.
On the floor for the Tigers, it is Allen, Albrecht, Walters, Allison, and Bertelli. Fatima at the high post, goes out to the left wing. They're running a set at the top of the key, nothing there. They go to the right wing. Allen there defensively, a little screen action, but Albrecht picks up Cleathermos. Oh, a gamble there. Walters blocks the shot from behind. Bertelli's got the board. Good defense by Ryan Walters. Oh, trying to thread the needle back door to Allen. How did he get it to go? Allen wasn't even looking at the rim, but lays it in. It's a one-point game. Fast break. Fatima. Count it, and a foul. Head of steam to the rim. Bertelli's going to be called for the blocking foul, and he didn't like that one.
No, he did not like that call, did he?
Joey probably better be a little careful. The refs usually don't like it when you talk to him quite that way.
I think he's got a legit point.
I'm not disagreeing, but no need making a situation worse.
Nah, don't fan the flames.
The free throw is good. So Fatima goes back up by 4, 54-50. Bertelli going to run the point on this squad. Down screens, free up Albrecht in the corner. Thought about the three. What? I guess a illegal screen going to go against Allison.
Be his fourth.
I didn't see it. I was watching the play. They say that he hooked him on the roll. No, I was a little surprised. I didn't think he actually set a screen. I thought he slipped it, but once again, I wasn't watching the play. So Allison now was hit with his fourth. Fatima takes over possession, up 4, a minute into the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action. Oh, they lob back door. It's laid up and in. Comets went to the well with the big fella, Roland Nivens at 6'5", and he delivered. Tigers need to find some offense to answer here. Walters has been the offense for a lot of this game. He's got it at the point, looks to attack, gets inside through the contact, shots blocked, but he'll go to the line for 2. I'm going to be honest, if they're going to run man defense and they can get him spread out like that, I think Ryan's got a lane to the rim almost any time he wants it.
Without a doubt.
He's got a nice slight hesitation to him that I think gets the defense on their heels and makes it hard to block. Ryan's first free throw falls off the iron, no good.
Guys, I found found the scoring column in this second half, which is kind of crazy to think.
He's had some great looks just come off the iron, but
not good rolls.
Well, he finds it with that second free throws. It's up and good. Closes the gap back to a 5-point game. Steal by Bertelli into Allison, who flips it up and in. Great play by Joey Bertelli. He's been flying around here all night, and it's stolen by Walters. Saves it back to Albrecht. Quick trigger three. Off the back iron, wouldn't go. Out of bounds. Last touched by the Tigers. So the Tigers, a quick defensive flurry, cut it back to three. Man, they are just flying all over the place tonight. This is a disciplined Comets team they've been able to poke it away from. Cleathermos on the drive all the way to the rack. What's the call? A charge. That was a dangerous one as Allison stepped up, and it could have fouled him out of the game. But instead, it's an offensive foul. Ball back to the Tigers.
That was a good call, I will say that. So.
And that will be the fourth foul on Blake Cleathermos. He's really been the engine of this offense
He's
for Fatima.
had most of the offense for Fatima in this whole second half, so Tigers need to take advantage right now.
So the Tigers down by 3 with the ball, 6:15 to go in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. Albrecht catches on the wing, uses the screen from Rowan. Rowan rolls back to the corner, gets it, and goes back to Braden. Braden sizing up, skips over to Harmon, to Vansel, who just checked in, gets it on the left wing. Makes a little space for Rowan, who looks to drive, but good defense by the Comets. Now out to Vansel. Oh, tried to skip it, was looking for Albrecht, and it's tipped off of a... Oh, I thought it may have been tipped off Fatima, but they're going to say last touch by the Tigers. Ball will go back to the Comets.
Not a good pass.
I think that's one of those. There's an old expression, if you can play good defense in high school basketball for more than 20 seconds, the offense gets uncomfortable and tries to force it. And I think that occurred there. Good defense by the Comets. Fatima able to get it across half court. They're looking for the backs cut, and they got it. They were going to lob him, but instead just catching on the block, laying it up and in again is Roland Nevins. Back the other way. Walters through all the contact. He'll go back to the line. So I think Ryan has kind of... Are they calling that on the floor? Oh, I guess they're going to say it occurred before the shot. I think Ryan has kind of figured out what we just said, that if there's not a help guy there, he can turn the corner whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Lobbed into Vansel. Under pressure immediately, puts it on the floor to make a little space. Gets it to Albrecht. Thought about the quick trigger three, but they close out fast. Rowan on the left wing. He'll go to Walters. Drives inside. He's stripped on the way, and a late whistle. They'll call a reach in as Walters was driving.
I was going to say, you got to blow that one there.
Yeah, Rowan kind of got raked across the face on that one.
Yeah.
Or not Rowan, excuse me, Ryan. It's going to be bad if I have Rowan and Ryan both out there at the same time. We're too close to names. We may just have Walters and Allen. Walters lobs it in to Vansel. On the drive, just muscling it up, won't go. Walters tries to save it, but was already out of bounds. Tough take, just wouldn't fall for the Tigers. Britt, you going to make it over there?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, apparently that team Tipton played tonight was pretty good. So they have 2 sophomores that they think are D1 caliber.
Sophomores?
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
Yeah. And 6 seniors on the squad.
Dang.
The inbounds tipped out of bounds, 5:13 to play. 58-53, Fatima by 5. Oh, a dangerous pass. Fatima keeps it alive, nearly restolen. It is stolen by Reza. To Allen, steps into a 3 top of the key, and it's short. Tigers have had a couple chances, couple looks off steals, just not fall. With 5 minutes to play, Fatima. Cleathermos has it at the top of the key. To the right wing. Reza there, taking away everything. Worked around, Cleathermos on the left side. Fatima going to be patient here with a 5-point lead this late in the game. Inside-out game. Walters applying some pressure. You can tell, Ryan, if you watch, that's a travel. Wow. No call. Clearly an extra step. That's another travel, and it's lost in the backcourt anyways. Allen going to run it down. Ooh. They'll say Fatima touched it first, so an over and back called. I like that, though. Went in the back, could have just let it go, and Rowan put his head down and started sprinting.
Yeah.
So the Tigers very much still alive here. It's a 5-point game, 58-53, 4:29 to go. They've got to get some shots to fall, though.
Yeah, we've had a real hard time at getting these things to go in here. I don't know what the deal is, but just get some good shots at the hole.
First game of the season.
Don't force anything.
I don't care how much cardio you do. Tired legs in a fourth quarter are still tired legs in a fourth quarter. Albrecht, the inbounder, tosses it into Bertelli on the right wing. Back to Braden. Went up for the three. The defense closed. He kept it in his hands and came back down. That's going to be a travel and a turnover. Back to Fatima.
Moments like that is what's going to decide this game here. So
lobbed into Cleathermos at half court. Yeah, he's tackled. That's probably a foul.
That was a good tackle right there.
Yeah, Dalton Reza trying out.
Argue that one.
Trying out for linebacker. 4:23 to go in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter. Reminder, this game streaming at MoSportsZone.com and on the MoSportsZone app. Cleathermos will go into the backcourt to get it. Tigers now back in a zone defense, it looks like. Well, no, it's a junk defense, excuse me. Oh, pass is tipped but goes out of bounds. Yeah, they're running kind of a little box and one or a triangle and two, I think. SB does love his junk defenses. And I'm telling you,
a bunch of them.
If you've got Bertelli, you can run them. They did that against Warsaw last year. And it was very effective. So it looks like it's a junk with Cleathermos. Well, no, I can't tell who they're really hyper-focusing on. But either way, skip pass, Cleathermos gets it at the top of the key. Back to the left side. Fatima just trying to burn some time here. I think it's a bit of a dangerous game, but they're able to get inside, and the pass to the corner was tipped. By the way, if you were curious, there were 2 6-footers on that team tonight. They said size was a bit of a problem. Carvajal had 29, and Ava gave him 26.
Mercy, that's a heck of a...
When you're going up against a potential D1 6-footer, and yeah, it's pretty solid. Fatima working around the outside, 3:42 to play, and Fatima just going to hold it until the pressure comes out. They're completely content to run clock, being up 5 points. Tigers going to have to sell out here eventually. It's tipped, but winds up back in the hands of Cleathermos. He'll launch the wing three. It's long and saved back blindly. Wasn't that out of bounds?
I don't know how that wasn't out of bounds.
Baseline official was right there and somehow able to save it back, and Reza gets his money worth on the shooting foul. He made sure that shot didn't get up and in, and that'll send the Comets to the free throw line. Tigers, I mean, they had their break. The 3-ball was airballed, but a great hustle play made by Luke Yeagers as he jumped out of bounds to save it back and apparently was able to keep it in.
Yeah, if that was in bounds, that was a great play.
Very athletic. First free throw up and good. 59-53. Rowan will check back into the game. He comes in for Reza. Say again, Tigers are still very much in this game. They have to find their offense, though. Jason, how many points do they have in the quarter?
They have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Allison with the board. Second free throw, no good, so the lead stays at 6. Bertelli looks to attack. Shot fake inside, drops it off to Allison, who flips it up and in. Joey did a great job to get the defender in the air when they helped over. He fed the big man. Now putting a trap on full court. Fatima needs some help. Thrown out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to the Tigers. Boy, I tell you what, the near side official and the head coach from Fatima are not getting along very well right now.
No.
Getting a warning. Coach better be careful.
He's about to get it. Give it to him.
Oh, he's grabbing the whistle. We could see a technical soon.
Give it to him.
Tigers to inbound right in front of their bench. It's tossed into Albrecht. Looking to attack on the left side. Skips it over to Walters. Walters drives inside. Pass fake. Turnaround jumper from the mid-range. Tipped around. Kept alive. Finally winds up in the hands of the Comets and a foul from behind. Going to go on Joey.
Another Tiger with 4 fouls now.
Coach Espy pleading his case, saying, hey, was there a shooting foul in that process? And the official said, no, there was not, but there was a reach-in foul after. So that will send You know what I just realized? I don't know who I've been calling the wrong name all day.
Who's that?
Well, they have Roland Nivens and Xavier Stukin as 25. No wonder I had them both marked as starters because I saw 25 out there.
I didn't like the way they did the roster.
I'm going to assume this is Stukin then because he looks familiar, and I remember Stukin from last year. So Stukin's first free throw, no good. Lead stays at 4 with 2:45 to play. Every point is crucial right now as the second free throw is good. 5-point game, 60-55. Albrecht to Peck. Over to Allen. Rowan drops it off to Walters. Walters sizes up a crossover, jump step inside. It's knocked loose. He's in a trap, dishes it out to Rowan. Rowan looks to drive against Cleathermos, or excuse me, that's not Cleathermos. He was driving on Wilbers, and a reach-in foul going to be called, and that's team foul 5. Rowan should be shooting free throws. So this is another key aspect. Now that you know they're in foul trouble, I got to believe if I'm either of these teams, I'm putting my head down and going to the rack.
Yeah, I'm taking for sure shots. I'm not dropping deep threes or nothing. I'm taking for sure shots.
Rowan's first free throw is good. That's the lead back to 4. .226 remaining. 60-56 is the Comet lead. Allen's second free throw off the front iron hangs up. Harmon in there mixing it up. I think Fatima lost it on the baseline. They did. And give credit to Harmon Ollison fighting amongst the big boys and forcing that turnover, keeping that play alive. I told Harmon before the game when he asked me stuff, and I said, all you need to worry about is crash the glass and play good defense. And Harmon has fought hard inside tonight. I've been impressed with him. Especially since you consider his last 2 years in junior high, he was the biggest kid on the floor almost every night. Tonight he is not. And just a dangerous pass on the inbounds is picked off by Fatima. And then wait, what?
I think they called a pushing.
Okay. Well, the way the official was walking, I thought Versailles was going to shoot free throws, but instead that is a foul on Versailles on the reach. That's going to go on Reza, and that will foul Reza out of the game. And that is going to send Ian Johnston to the free throw line. Or Henry Robertson. I don't know, whichever number 2 this is. They give us 2 of everything. First free throw is good. I'm sorry, if this is not Ian Johnston, then Ian, congratulations. You've had a great night for not playing.
Yeah, it's a little hard the way they listed this roster over here.
You know, I'm going to guess it's Robertson because Robertson just says varsity next to his name now that I noticed that. So I'm sorry. Henry Robertson at the line. His second free throw rattles in. So the lead at 6, 2:20 to play. Albrecht has it knocked loose. How is that over and back? It was tipped. And Coach Espy's making that same case. They were fighting for the ball. It was knocked loose. Coach Espy wants to, and the officials are talking about it here. Coach Espy's all the way out onto the court. He wants a timeout because I think he wants to talk to the officials about that. I think that ball was tipped loose.
Well, it looked tipped to me. I didn't think anybody had control of it, but
Coach Espy is really letting them have it. You don't see him that hot very often, but it did look like that ball was knocked loose, and that's a huge play in this game. Either way, it's going to be Fatima ball, 6-point lead with 2:14 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter. What an opening night of the regular season. I wasn't sure what kind of game we were going to get here this evening, but boy, we've got a barn burner.
yeah, he's hot, man. See if they come out with a little bit of fire after that.
Well, they're going to need a little bit of offense, if we're being honest.
They need disciplined fire.
Tigers down by 6. And on the defensive side now. On the floor for the Tigers, Walters, Bertelli, Allen, Albrecht, and Ollison. Comets to inbound in front of their own basket. They'll throw it into the backcourt. And they're going to try to run clock where they can here. Rowan trying to reach a little bit on Clee Thermos without fouling and does so, but Tigers are going to have to jump a passing lane or foul soon one way or the other. If you're going to play the foul game, the longer you give yourself to do it, the better. 1:50 to go, 6-point game. Fatima trying to run clock. Fatima lane to the basket, gets inside, want to dribble it back out, picks it up, kicks it to the top of the key to the left wing. I don't think the Comets care to shoot here.
No, they're just trying to run the clock down.
Gamble's on a steal, nothing home. We're closing in on 1:30 to play. Getting inside all the way to the basket, and the shot rattles home. So I take that back to Comets. They get the opportunity. That makes it an 8-point game. Coach Espy wants the timeout. Tigers need some offense when we come back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
I think they're...
The holidays are here, and Eagle Stop is spreading the cheer. Fuel up for family road trips, grab a drink, and treat yourself to your favorite snacks because you earned it. And with the Eagle Stop rewards, every stop brings you closer to more savings, more perks, and more holiday smiles. Friendly faces, fresh food, hometown spirit. That's Eagle Stop. With over 50 locations across Missouri, it's easy to reward yourself. Eagle Stop, your hometown stop for the holidays.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
With 1:26 to go, the Tigers find themselves down 8 to an impressive Fatima squad. They're going to have to work fast offensively. It's worth noting, Jason, this game has been, 8 or closer the entire way.
Yeah, this is about the biggest lead I think they've had. But we've always found a way to come back. So
Vansel on the point, looks to attack, hands it off to Albrecht. Uses the Allen screen, ball's knocked loose, gives it back to Vansel. Back to Braden, long strides, goes to the rack. He's fouled to go to the line for 2. So we'll see what the Tigers do defensively after this. If you try to force a turnover and then foul quick, and if you have a foul target in mind. Free throws are going to be huge down the stretch. First free throw for Braden. Rolls in. 64-57, back to a 7-point game. Bertelli checks back in for Vansel. Little offense-defense movement there. Second free throw for Albrecht, too strong. Board controlled by Fatima, and they get it across half court quickly, and Bertelli fouls quickly.
How many is that on Joey? They don't have him up on the board, but...
That's all of them for Joey. That fouled him out of the game. So Vansel going to come back in for Joey. And what that will do is send Clee Thermos to the free throw line. Clee Thermos has been the motor behind this offense, and he's played the fourth quarter with 4 fouls. Poor baseline official was confused. Everybody else lined up from the free throw, and he was standing down there to inbounds. You don't have substitute right now. There's 2 free throws. I'm not sure why they're stopping for this. You can shoot the first. Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't wait on that one.
I think Espy's just trying to irritate the official a little bit.
So Vansel will come into the game. Bertelli's day is done. Bertelli very active in this game, though. Flying around defensively, made some big plays for the Tigers. Clee Thermos's first free throw off the back iron, no good. Everybody's confused because we had to wait on the sub.
Yeah.
Lead stays at 7. So the second free throw coming up. Second free throw is good. Pushes the lead back to 8, 65-57. Vansel brings it up the floor as we close in on a minute to play. Tigers got to find offense fast. Walters, top of the key, sizes up. Long strides inside through contact.
Ooh, nice shot.
They're going to count it, and a foul. Freshman with a three-point opportunity here has drawn the Tigers within 6, could make it 5. That's a tough bucket. A little offense, defense again as Vansel, they're trying to watch the fouls there as he'll come back out, and Peck will check back in. Free throw for Walters is good. 65-60, 5-point game with 55 seconds to go. Do the Tigers have a last-second push in them? Full court man pressure, trying to get a trap on the sidelines, picked up. Tigers applying all sorts of pressure in the backcourt. It's picked up. Fatima in danger. They're going to call a timeout. The Tiger pressure was wreaking havoc there for the Comets, and a good timeout called by Coach Baker. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll hold it here. I mean, it kind of seems like right now, Jason, if you can't force a turnover on the press, you're going to have to foul immediately.
You're going to have to foul, yeah, I think so.
But I do think you've got enough time. If you can get a steal off this press, you don't need a 3 right now. You go to the rack and take the first shot available. If that's a lay-in, that's great.
Yes.
65-60. What a way to open the season. I believe our next basketball action after this will be the opening round of the Tipton tournament, where Versailles goes in as 6 seed, 7 seed?
7, I believe.
They're one of those seeds. I know
7.
I know 7. They play Skyline in the opening round. It's a good Skyline squad as well. So Fatima to inbound in front of the Versailles bench. They toss it into the backcourt. Tigers looking to trap. It's flipped up and got across half court. Tigers got a foul.
Got a foul.
Comets going to work it around. No foul yet. It's skipped to the weak side. Just playing keep away as we close in on 30 seconds. And Allen will get up there and apply the foul. It doesn't count, but Clee Thermos had a nice bank shot off 1 foot after that from 3.
Clee Thermos has missed 1 free throw tonight.
Clee Thermos is an impressive ball player. Like we said earlier, he is the motor of this Comet offense. And his first free throw rattles in. Big players make big plays, and you can tell when the game's on the line, they turn to Clee Thermos. He's got 17 on the evening. Balanced scoring effort for the Comets. Second free throw on the money as well. So the lead back at 7, 67-60. Walters will bring it up as we hit 30 seconds left in this game. Walters looks to drive through the contact, flips the shot up, won't go. Rebound by the Comets and a foul right away. You can kind of feel this one maybe slipping away in the final seconds.
Yeah, it's getting tougher. I'll say that.
So to the line is Devin Lubert, the 6'4 junior. His first free throw is too strong. .4 remaining. Second free throw up and good. Pushes it back to an 8-point game. Tigers got to go fast. It's ahead to Allen. It's bobbled. He skips it over. 3 lined up. Off the iron, won't go. The board fought for. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Comets.
There you go.
And a timeout going to be called by Coach Espinoza. See what he takes here. It is a full, so we'll take the break as well. We'll come back with the final 14.5 of this one. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Since 1944, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company, Morgan County's only locally owned lumber yard, has been providing the area with quality building materials needed for its building, remodeling, and repair projects. Because customer care is Carpenter Gunther's #1 goal, your project is always their priority. They take as much pride in your project as you do. Reach them at 378-4433 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, and 8 to noon on Saturday. Carpenter Gunther, where they put the home in hometown business.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading Air Ease products. Every Air Ease product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling, for reliable products offered by reliable people, called DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling.
Tigers need all the offense in a short amount of time. 14.5 left in this game. It's an 8-point ball game. Tigers inbounding under their own basket. Set play. They lob it in deep to Albrecht. Takes one dribble, gives it up. Rowan, he's going to have to launch the deep three. High archer off the front iron. Offensive board kept alive by Bansel. Put up and in, drawing it back to within 6. And Versailles will call the timeout. I'm afraid Father Time may be about to run out, though, with only 6.9 remaining. A 6-point ball game. I mean, you can do woulda, coulda, shouldas in any game. The Tigers have had a lot of point-blank looks that came back off the iron. Otherwise, this could be a very different game.
Yeah, we missed a lot of little bunny shots, and it is what it is. But, Colton, I didn't think going into this game that we'd be sitting here talking about a game this close, though, honestly. So I think there's a lot of bright spots here. The Tigers are definitely going to be able to take away from this. But I'm pretty impressed with the Tigers overall, and they're still in here fighting right now, or even these last 6 seconds. So.
No, I completely agree, and I will add, this is a good Fatima squad.
This is not a joke. This is a good.
This was a team that last year
they got 10, 8, 10, 18, 19. All their kids up there on the scoreboard right now.
Yeah, this is a
very balanced team.
This is a team that won 19 games last year and played in the district championship. Versus a very young Tiger squad who I do believe is just going to continue to get better as the season goes along. So, this is we said that this was a good measuring stick game, and I'm going to be honest, I think the Tigers are farther along than I expected.
I would agree. I think we're a lot farther along, and we're playing with lineups and still kind of seeing how the kids play together. So it's going to be a fun year.
6.9 remaining, 68-62, 6-point game. Fatima to inbound. Tigers full court pressure, trying to come up with a quick steal. Fatima gets it in. It's tipped, but goes into the bleachers with 4.6 remaining. So the Comets to inbound, right in front of the bleachers, still on their side of the court. They lob it up. Dangerous. It's tipped loose in the hands of Albrecht underneath the Ollison. Makes space, lays it up and in. But that's how it's going to come to a close. So a battle all the way down to the wire. But the Tigers come up just short in the season opener as they fall to Fatima 68-64 in quite a game. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Spread some holiday cheer this season at Baxter's Lakeside Grill. Baxter's is now booking private holiday parties, from small corporate gatherings to celebrations of up to 50 guests. Whether you're planning a relaxed lunch or an elegant evening event, Baxter's delivers incredible food, warm hospitality, and that unforgettable Lake of the Ozarks view. Reserve your holiday party today by calling 573-365-2669. Savor the food. Remember the view. Baxter's Lakeside Grill, Bagnell Dam Boulevard, Lake Ozark.
It's happening now at GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. No hidden fees, no gimmicks, just great rides and incredible prices. We're talking cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs ready to roll. Plus bank and credit union rates starting below 5% with approved credit. Locally owned, hometown proud, and here to hook you up with unbeatable deals and service after the sale. Don't wait. Get to GT Brothers Automotive on Business Highway 54 South in Eldon or call 573-557-2200. That's GT Brothers Automotive, where great deals and lifetime peace of mind comes standard. Hey guys, Colton Taylor here. Sports season keeps me running, but I can keep up with it thanks to Versailles Total Fitness. Their 24-hour gym means I can always find time to get in a workout. Their spacious gym with free weights, cable machines, 4 new treadmills, and even an assisted dip and pull-up machine makes reaching your fitness goals easier. You can become a healthier you today at Versailles Total Fitness at 131 North Monroe, or just give them a call at 573-789-6800.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Back with the GT Brothers Automotive post-game show, brought to you by our friends GT Brothers Automotive of Eldon. I'm joined now by the head coach of the Versailles Tigers, Wyatt Espinoza. Coach Espy, I know not the result you wanted in the end, but you just went toe-to-toe with a very talented Fatima squad and came up just short by 4. What'd you think of your squad's performance this evening?
I thought they played super hard. And that's what we asked from them. I'm looking at the stats and everything that we preach. They were doing, but at the end of the day, sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way, and sometimes they roll out of the rim, and it just is what it is.
I don't know what kind of cardio you've had these kids doing in camp, but it's very clear you want them flying around. It really seemed like a lot of the game, there were points your defense actually made Fatima uncomfortable. When you can do that with a program like Fatima, that says a lot. Is it safe to say we're going to see this kind of defensive intensity throughout the year?
Absolutely. We understand that we were better whenever we play with pace, number one, and a lot of guys in our conference, in our district, the guard play is down. So we feel like if we can really pressure them and force them into mistakes, we're going to have a successful season. So what you saw tonight is what you're going to have to look forward to this season. We just got to figure out how to play without fouling, and maybe we got to figure out a slightly deeper bench. But it is what it is, and we're going to figure it out.
Fatima had 4 kids bigger than your biggest kid. And my big concern before the game started was, man, how are they going to fare on the boards? And you guys did really well rebounding tonight. What do you attribute that to?
Well, that's part of playing with pace, and, I knew that we didn't have much size. Our biggest guy is, I think, Braden Albrecht, 6'3", and he's $150. So we knew that we weren't going to bang down low with any team. And so we wanted to play with pace and really push the ball, make them push the ball defensively and offensively push the ball as well. And when you do that, sometimes you get those big guys, their legs tired and stuff like that.
Your young guys really stepped up tonight, especially how about the freshman Ryan Walters? A hot start there in the first quarter and looked very aggressive. How promising was it to see a freshman come out and not seem to shy away from this large athletic Fatima squad?
Oh, it's huge. He doesn't play like a freshman, and Ryan, and neither does Harmon. They don't play like freshmen. They got the confidence that you need to play at a varsity level. They understand the game. They got high IQ, and they play hard most of all. So that right there, that's a recipe to get a lot of playing time. And whenever he's aggressive, he's at their best. And really, we all are. But, Ryan and Harmon, whenever they're aggressive, we're at our best.
Are you guys off until the Tipton tournament?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you open up the Tipton tournament then. I forget, was it the 7 seed?
We're the 6th seed, and we play Skyline.
It's a tough Skyline squad. I know returning 2 very impressive starters, but it's got to be kind of nice in a way to know that you're not starting the season with any cakewalk. You get a good Fatima squad and a good Skyline squad. That's got to bode well for the rest of the season.
Absolutely, and you look at that Tipton tournament, it's a very competitive tournament. We talk about, if we win or we lose, who we got? Well, we got Tipton or we got Kimpton, so it's no slouch. Sometimes you get in a tournament and you look at it and you're like, all right, round 1 we might have an easy game or we might have an easy game on the other side, but that's not the case in the Tipton tournament. All teams are competitive, and it's good for us for the future of things, but it is what it is. You just got to compete.
Lastly, what's going to be your message to the boys in the locker room this evening?
I'm just proud of them, the way they played. They played hard. like I said, sometimes the calls don't go your way, sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way, and like you said, it's a different game. It's 4 points, it's 2 possessions, and it's just part of the game. Sometimes you lose those close ones, and I think this season's going to be exciting. We got a good tough schedule, and we might lose a lot of close ones, but sometimes you learn more from those close ones than you do if you win big and stuff like that. So we're going to learn from this. I'm just proud of the way the boys played and how they played.
Coach Espy, very impressed with your squad. I think big things are coming this season, and I have a feeling this is just the start. As always, thanks for coming up, and I can't wait to see you in the opener of the Tipton tournament.
Absolutely. Thanks for having you. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. That is head coach Wyatt Espinoza of these Versailles Tigers, as his Tigers come up just short in this bout with Fatima falling by 4. But, Jason, I don't think anybody's going to have much negative to say about the Tigers after tonight.
No, I think they came out and they played pretty good. A lot of youngsters out there played pretty good, too, for us. And I could see us trying to figure out what our best lineups are and just what, how we rotate kids. I think this will all kind of settle itself over the next few weeks. But I'm pretty excited. I think the bar is higher starting off than what I thought here. Because I don't mean to be negative, but I just didn't expect us to play with Fatima quite yet. But we did. We gave them all they wanted and more.
How'd the scoring look for the Tigers
I didn't
tonight?
even total it up here.
You're all right.
I'm sorry, Colton. I'm over here drifting off.
We're just now getting into basketball season, Matt. Man, it's a whole new animal.
Ask Britt a question or two real quick, and I'll tell you.
Well, I took her headset off. Otherwise, I would. I remind you once again, we'll be on the road tomorrow with the Tipton Cardinals as they head on down to Thayer to take on the Bobcats. That's the #1 team in the state versus the #3 in the state. And, anything can happen in the postseason, but a lot of people view that as potentially the state championship game going down tomorrow.
I would agree.
And you can hear that game, by the way, on our sister station, Mix 92.7. We'll have audio on the KS95 Facebook page and, of course, at Misha TV. We got some numbers?
Yeah, we got some numbers here. Leading the way was the freshman Ryan Walters with 18 points. We have Rowan Allen coming in with 12. And then we have Harmon Allison coming in with 10, another freshman. And then we got to go down. I think we have Jacob Vansel and Dalton Reza both tied with 5. And Bertelli and Ben Peck chipped in with 2. So I think we had, 8? Was that 8 Tigers in the scoring column tonight? So kind of shows that team effort that we have.
Well, the balance is nice, and to see that out of the freshmen is absolutely huge. I want to give you a second. We've watched a lot of great players come through.
Braden Albrecht with 10. Sorry, I forgot Braden. My bad. Sorry.
Once again, more balance. What did you see out of Ryan that helped him score the way he did tonight?
He's just aggressive. Ryan's aggressive, and he's smart. He has a high basketball IQ. He understands the game. His dad has prepared him. He spent a lot of time in the gym working on things that a lot of little kids at his age at the time weren't. So he understands the game, and he understands you have to be aggressive, and I think he did a good job of that. It'll be interesting to see I know going down the road he'll put together 2 more complete halves because he only scored 4 points in that second half, which is kind of crazy, but I got a feeling that kid's got some 30 pieces in there somewhere this season. He's just going to get better and better and better, as well as this whole team is.
No, I would be shocked if there's not a 30-piece waiting. By the way, this is the GT Brothers Automotive Post-Game Show, part of our Martin Metal broadcast here on KS95. Big shout-out to GT Brothers Automotive. Tomorrow we're riding in style. I went and saw Richard tonight. He got us set up in a very slick ride, and I'm very much looking forward to us taking that down there tomorrow. Just a short little trip down the road.
Man, that'll be a lot nicer than the old KS95 Cruiser, won't it?
It will be. It will be.
The dashboard lights and the heater barely works, or the air conditioner barely works.
Yeah, that little hole in the floor. You can see the road through. It's great.
It'll be nice, so that's very appreciative.
Yeah, but big shout-out to Mark back at the studio for engineering tonight. Thanks to Britt on the camera. And we'll be back in action tomorrow and back with more basketball coming up soon. But he's Jason. I'm Colton. This has been another presentation of KS95 Sports. Good night.
Thanks for tuning in to KS95 and Martin Metal's presentation of high school